touched, so touched. Okay, we have a lot of announcements today, so please make them short. We're going to start with the students. Students, please make your announcements short so I don't have to kick off the teachers. Today we're going to be having dodgeball in the gym. Tomorrow we're going to have kickball on the field. So the teams are going to be 12th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade versus 10th and 11th. So yeah, that's going to be for today and for tomorrow. For everyone who didn't see musical chairs yesterday, Michael Rodriguez brought it home for the seniors. Yes, and please continue donating to the Penny Wars. It's really cool. So yes, thanks.
Do you feel the need to burst into song at any moment?
Have you written multiple poems just about your crush's butt?
Do you feel that your parents just don't understand? Do you feel that your teachers just don't understand?
Is your Instagram aesthetic just always on point?
All of these symptoms can mean one thing. You have teenage angst.
If you want to relieve yourself of some of this angst, come this Friday to York's Literary Magazine's Open Mic Night.
You can recite poetry by yourself or by others, sing, read, or just sit and listen while others perform.
It's in the Yorksville Library from 7 to 9 tomorrow night, and there will be free pizza, cookies, and a bunch of other yummies. Also, Lit Mag, we're having meeting roommate lunch today.
Also submit to Lit Mag.
Come to Cafe Night.
You know what's better than dodgeball in the gym at lunch? Trivia. Yeah. Alright, quiz ball at lunch, room 3.
Okay, best in club. I need your group photo, so even if some of you are absent, I'm going to take your group photo after break. At the flagpole.
Key Club members, please check your email. I have information about upcoming service opportunities and activities.
Lacrosse won their game Tuesday, and there's another game today away. So lacrosse guys, get out of your class at 2 o'clock and ask your teachers.
And please come and wish us luck. So, we're having elections for JSA on Monday, so if you've ever been to a convention or if you've gone to more than one meeting, please make sure you come on Monday and be part of the voting process. If you're interested in running for president, vice president, secretary, or treasurer, please come and talk to me. Thank you.
MUN will be having a quick meeting tomorrow at lunch to talk about a couple important things. Thank you.
I forgot one thing. York Shield students, Miss Godoyne sent out an email on Monday about an upcoming event. She's going to be resending that email today. She needs a response by tomorrow. Yes or no, just email her. She really needs to know who's coming, who's not. Thanks.
All right, so sorters, we have a meet today against Soledad and Anzar,
this is basically one of our only 2 home meets. I say home because it's Catalina, but yeah. And the other one is the all-girl meet, so please come because, yeah. And also, vans are leaving at 2:30 for the swimmers, and so ask your teachers if you can get out at like 2:25 so we can leave.
We also need people to...
2:30 release time into the vans as quickly as you can.
Alright, listen to me. We also need timers to come and make sure that we win. So if you're willing to do that for us, we really appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah.
Sometimes we don't know how much something means to us until it's gone. I've heard this phrase used in a variety of situations, from having a close friend move away, to having a loved one die, to having a relationship end, to simply losing a privilege. The most recent time I was reminded of this lesson is when I found out that I was not going to be able to play guitar anymore. I started taking guitar lessons in 3rd grade after receiving my first guitar for Christmas. I loved my teacher and I was fascinated with learning new songs, but between lessons I didn't exactly love practicing. I liked the interesting songs and cool guitar solo parts, but the difficult bar chords and boring pentatonic scales, I despised them. I continued taking lessons until 6th grade when my schedule got too busy to make time for them. For the next few years, I occasionally played some of my favorite songs, but I spent nothing close to the time that I had once given to my musical instrument. This changed at the end of 8th grade, when my friend inspired me to pick up my guitar and start playing again. I still was really busy and had no time for lessons, but I taught myself the songs that I wanted to learn. I started to spend long amounts of my free time teaching myself new and interesting songs. It helped me relieve stress and it made me happy. One volleyball accident changed all of this. At the end of my school's freshman volleyball season, I dove for a ball, hit the ground hard, and sprained my wrist. It was in a lot of pain at the time, and the sprain was not diagnosed until several months later. I had little time to let my wrist heal, for I was heading straight into club season. I was able to push through the pain for the upcoming season, but playing guitar was a whole different story. It may seem like the two are unrelated, but in reality, holding down the strings on the neck of a guitar puts your wrist in a much harsher position than any volleyball hit. Over the next few months, whenever I tried to play guitar, my wrist would go back to the extreme pain would come back in my wrist. Every time I thought it felt better, I would try playing for a short while, but the next day, the intense pain would return. I recently found out that this injury caused a much more severe problem, and I'm still unable to play my favorite musical instrument. I had always taken playing guitar for granted as something that I would always be able to do. I love music, and every time I listen to a song which has a guitar solo, I'm reminded that I'm unable to play my favorite instrument. From this experience, I realized how much playing my own music means to me, and how I should never take anything for granted.
Just a reminder that AP students are meeting at lunch today. Their normal 6th period will be free for them. We have a demonstrator coming in to talk about calligraphic printing and other forms of printing. Anybody who wants to sit in on this, especially Ms. Parsons students, advanced students, if you want to learn about printing, please come in just throughout the lunch period. This is Jennifer Anderson. She's a professional artist in the community, and you'll enjoy it. Thank you.
Just first, I noticed the last 3 days that the recycling and the trash behind the front office, facing the Commons, is looking pretty sad. So I don't know whose job that is, but sorry? They all look sad. Okay, please do your work. Thank you. Last two. They have a similar takeaway, I believe. But you tell me. I'm going to do them both fast. My family had gone to Malaysia just before prom, and my mom purchased some beautiful and uber cheap red silk to make a dress for me. The dress was beautiful. I went with a close friend, and we went as a part of a larger group of 8 total. All the other girls were wearing simple black dresses, and all the guys were wearing simple black tuxedos, except my date, who was wearing a white tuxedo and a top hat and carrying a cane. The theme was swing dancing, and we were all given swing lessons for 4 weeks before prom. And an actual swing band was hired to come play. The band also played some classics, but all things that were actually danceable. A lot of swing and slow songs. At one point, the band started playing Lady in Red, and my date asserted that everyone else needed to get off the dance floor because he was the only one dancing with the pretty lady in red. We were just good friends, but it was really cute. I know. Okay, and number 2. Of course, I woke up on prom day with a huge pimple. Horror! Carefully applied makeup masked the problem, but I was still mortified. Then, during dinner before the dance, I spilled some sauce on the bosom of my gown. I was able to remove most of it in the bathroom, but again, mortification. Fortunately, I was attending with my kind, supportive boyfriend at the time. He helped me laugh off both of these disasters and relieve the pressure of prom perfection. We had a fantastic time at the dance where the lights were low enough that both my pimple and the stain were invisible to others. And by that time, I'd forgotten about both myself. What's the takeaway? I think you just shared with each other what the takeaway was. I probably don't want to know. But to me, it's have fun, you guys. It's not the beginning or the end of the world. You're gonna it's not. It's not. You're gonna have a great time if you decide you're gonna have a great time. Go with your friends, be happy, be merry, look after yourselves, take care of yourselves. If you need to drive late, Mr. Johnson will have all those driving permission slips at the venue. Just have a great time.
Have a great time at prom. Just wait till you see me dancing. Something totally different. Algebra 2 Mathletics. I need to meet with you for half an hour tomorrow at lunch. If you can't meet me tomorrow at lunch, please come see me today at lunch or tomorrow before school. We have to do one more run-up. So that's Algebra 2 Mathletics tomorrow at lunch. If not tomorrow at lunch, please see me today at lunch or tomorrow before school. So, a couple things regarding the Mixer Marathon. We have 22 people already signed up who have either signed up online or turned in permission slips or done both. You need to do both. So if you are still interested in helping with our aid station down the coast, we meet in the parking lot at 10 minutes to 5 in the morning. We get in school vans. We have a really fun, hard-working morning. I need you to sign up in both of those ways as quickly as possible. The second opportunity for volunteering at the marathon, which is also open to family and friends, is to help with the 5K registration on Friday and Saturday and Sunday morning. There are, you pass out t-shirts and packets or help people get registered if they haven't registered. The weather's supposed to be nice, so we may have a lot of people registering at the last minute for that. Shifts on Friday start, there's 2 shifts from 11:40 to 3:30 and one from 3:15 to 4:15. Need 4 people in each of those. Saturday, 8:50 to 12:30, 12:15 to 4, or 3:45 to 6:15. We need 4 people for each of those, or you can just volunteer for the whole day. Those are at the Monterey Conference Center. Sunday morning for the 5K registration, we need 8 to 10 people, and that is from 5:45 a.m. to 8 a.m., and it's at Marathon Flats, which is right at the intersection of Highway 1 and Rio Road. I'll have information on the Friday Falcon of how to sign up for shifts on that and how to sign up to get your t-shirt and register as a volunteer. All right, second announcement has nothing to do with Mixer Marathon. It has to do with having international students at York School. We have learned recently about a program that is sponsored by the U.S. State Department to help develop relationships between the United States and other countries. And students from former East Bloc countries take part in a program called FLEX, and students from primarily Muslim populated countries are participants in a program called YES, Y-E-S. And they are top students at their schools. And we're looking for host families. I pulled applications from 2 students, and they're being held through this weekend. And we'll have probably some more, we will have some more available after that. But I want to read you a brief bio about a girl who is from Kazakhstan, who would be very happy to come to York School next year if we can find a family who would be willing to host a 10th grade girl. Her name is Aysara. Aysara loves cooking, reading, drawing, and listening to music during her free time. Swimming and practicing vocals are her favorite activities. Swimming because it's relaxing to her, and vocals because she loves music. Her teachers would describe her as a respectful, humble, and hardworking young woman. Although Isara is unsure what path she will choose for her future career, she's considering either design because of her love of drawing or petroleum engineering because of her love of physics. She's looking forward to taking part in this program. And Nadir from Morocco would be in the 12th grade. And Nadir is a boy. Nadir is sociable, studious, and sporty. He's passionate about mathematics, and he's very good at it too. He's also interested in astronomy and science. When it's time for sports, he loves soccer and tennis. His favorite tennis player is Roger Federer. His favorite soccer player is Lionel Messi. His other, did I say it wrong? His other hobbies include reading, television, traveling, school clubs, museums, chess, and video games. He also enjoys spending time with his family, especially on weekends when they go outdoors and enjoy nature. Nadir dreams of studying medicine in the future. If you're interested in hosting either of these two students, please see me right away. If you think you might be interested in hosting, but these two aren't ideal for you, see me right away. You need to talk to me or email me to get on that. Lastly, if you are interested in hosting a student from China, we're always looking for families because we would like all of our Chinese students, international students, to stay with York families. That, unlike AFS, is a paid, there's a stipend that goes to the family for that, but not for the AFS students. Those are just volunteer families. So thank you. Talk to me.
Okay, good class.